Outlet Liquor is your place to buy a case. Stock up and save when you shop the lowest prices available every day at Outlet Liquor. You never have to wait for a sale. The more you buy, the more you save. Only at Outlet Liquor.
What's your outlet?
Welcome, everybody, to another edition of I'll Hang Up and Listen. I am, of course, your host, Duane from Two Goalies, One Mic. Huge win tonight for the Buffalo Sabres. Obviously, these wins really mean nothing in the grand scheme of things other than pride. But Michael Hauser, Brickhouser, hashtag the Brickhouser, gets his first win in his NHL debut. And I've been calling for it for a while. I tweeted it out a few weeks ago. Would love to see this kid get a win or just to get a game here at some point during this season. Because you know what? He's been sitting on the taxi squad forever. He's never played in it. I don't think he's ever played an actual NHL game other than maybe like a filler role as a backup or, you know, in relief. But he's never started in an NHL game. And to see this kid the second time this season, see a goalie who makes his NHL debut get his first NHL win is huge. Super, super excited. Couldn't be more happier for the kid. Made 34 saves on 36 shots, had a couple beauty saves. He's getting interviewed right now, and very calm and collected, very well spoken. But he played extremely well. He looked calm in the net, had quiet feet. Stayed square of the puck. His rebound control was there. Tracked the puck very well. Something we all look for on this show, Two Goalies, One Mic, is we take a look at those little things when it comes to these goalies and how they're handling themselves in certain situations. And you know what? And when it came to high danger shots, he handled himself very, very, very well, and couldn't be happier for him. Again, just to see another goalie make his NHL debut this season and get a win. And I said it before the game too. I could see this game being very close to the vest. Very tight, grinded out win for either side. Low scoring game. I know with that empty netter they got the over, but I did call a 3-2 win in the pregame show. But again, great to see the Sabres get this win for Hauser tonight, Brickhouser, and to see the guys who scored the goals. You had Tage Thompson lead off scoring, and you had Rasmus Asplund, and then Sam Reinhart with the game winning goal and the empty net goal. Just a great game all around from this team, the Sabres team, night and day from the effort we saw in the last matchup with the Bruins, where the Bruins really kind of showed off how good of a hockey team they are. Again, just, couldn't be happier. Can we please get a hashtag going, get Sam signed? Yeah, I mean, I've been a huge advocate of signing him to an extension if he's playing center, and giving him the money he wants if he's playing center. And he's proving right now that you shouldn't put him back on a line with Jack. You should let him run his own line and really give yourself some dangerous depth down the middle going into next season when you got Jack, Sam, and Cousins. And maybe you slot Casey somewhere in there. I don't know. Maybe Casey plays on the wing. I don't know. But that's some dangerous, a lot of danger down the middle next season, depending on how you decide to go with it. Yeah, literally better than Hutton and JoJo combined. Yep, you're right. It was. Even though I think I'm not sure how Johansson has played in, I believe it's Colorado. I'm not sure, what he's done over there, how well he's played. I know he got he got a win and maybe a shutout. I don't know, but it's nice. Again, I'll root for the guy. He had a long road to get to where he is too, and he's playing well over there in Colorado, or at least he was last time I looked. But again. Great win by the boys. They grinded this one out. They played well in their own end. And that's not, even though they were missing Pajot and Ali Wally, that is a good Islanders team, a very well-coached Islanders team. And, they grinded out a win. It's not easy to get goals against the New York Islanders. It's not. Varlamov is a great goaltender. He doesn't give up a lot in there. And like I said, that team plays very well in front of him defensively. So to get 3 past him and then get that empty netter final nail in the coffin was nice to see. And just, again, to go over the scoring end, you had Tage Thompson with an absolute snipe to lead off scoring when they were down 2-0. And that's another thing, too. You go down 2-0 against the New York Islanders. It's not an easy team to come back from being down by not just one goal, but multiple goals. to come back and score 4 unanswered there, that's huge against a Barry Trotz coached Islanders team. And you have Asplund with the second goal, game tying goal. Really, again, getting his 7th on the season. Some people like to call him Little Rasmus. I can't agree more. He's tiny, but kid plays a lot of heart, a lot of grit, and tied it up for Buffalo. And then Sam with the deflate, it was really like a set play off the face-off with the way the side they lined up on. And, with Sam putting his stick down second, he was really able to dictate that face-off, getting it back to Ristolainen and the shot, deflection. And you saw it in their eyes, too. They looked at each other. That was a set play from the get. And great to see that work out. And then, obviously, you get Sam getting the empty netter. Guys, Sam's had an unbelievable year. And, I bet you the happiest guy in the organization right now is absolutely got to be Jack, because how close they are. So, I know Sam coming back is a big benefactor with Jack wanting to be here. How close they are. So Jack's got to be happy with seeing how well this team has played so far under Granato. Yeah, they've had their moments, but this team is night and day compared to what we saw under Ralph Kruger. So you add Jack to that mix, you add McCabe if he decides to come back to that mix, and maybe a few restructure signings in the offseason, some short-term deals. I've been saying this for a while now. You could see a team that's going to, honestly, I'm not going to say contend for a playoff spot, but they'll push for one if they can play like this night in and night out. I don't see why not. So, again, guys, I'll keep it short and sweet tonight. Not much to say. I'm so happy for Michael Hauser. And, yes, night and day is right. It is right. It's so good to see Hauser, or whatever they call him in there, the Brickhouser, get that first career win, I think, at age 28. He had a long road to get here. I know his last professional win was in the ECHL 5 years ago at Cincinnati. So to come into the NHL, to put his time in on the taxi squad, to grind it out in practice, and see all the goalies go through the rotation, the carousel of goalies in Buffalo this season, and finally get his chance and come out with the win. That's unprecedented, and that's huge. That's awesome, especially with the lineup we have out there right now. Sam going to be going to the bank. Pagula better pony up. I agree. At center, you gotta pay the man for sure. I think he gives you so much. It's so much more of a dynamic lineup at center ice than he does on the wing. And, he adds a lot of depth down the middle, and a lot of this team becomes a lot more dangerous with Sam playing like this at center. So, again, guys, I will hang up and listen. It's been a pleasure tonight. Sabres, unbelievable effort tonight. Congratulations to Michael Hauser. Couldn't be happier for the guy. And with his last few games that we have here, let's try and have some fun with it. Haven't heard a peep on the UPL injury. I think he's done for the year. You don't want to risk any further injury, especially a guy who had double hip surgery, another lower body injury. You really don't want to risk seeing him get hurt any further. Just shut him down. And you know what? Again, hopefully with whatever happens with Linus and free agency works out for the betterment of Buffalo, and you find a guy to back him up that's reliable enough to get you at least. If you start in 10 games, at least give you 5 to 6 wins. That's what I ask for out of a goalie. If you're starting 10 games, give me anywhere between 5 and 6 wins out of those 10 starts out of your backup goalie, and I'm happy. I think anybody would be happy with that. So, again, guys, I will hang up and listen. Just remember that this I'll hang up and listen. This post-game reaction is brought to you by Amherst Ale House. You get half off pitchers of Labatt's Molson Canadian Coors whenever you go there during any Sabres game, and half off medium pepperoni pizzas. And don't forget, also brought to you by manscaped.com. Get 20% off when you use the code word trainwreck at manscaped.com. 20% off plus free shipping. Don't miss out on that for sure. So, and of course, Outlet Liquor. You saw the promo before, our newest sponsor. Don't haste. Go grab a case. What's your outlet? Outlet Liquor. So, guys, again, I'll hang up and listen for the third time, and have a good night, and let's go Sabres.